Hello everyone and welcome. I have been waiting to learn AWS but have no idea where to start. So this presentation is for you. So what I'm going to share you today is based on real experience, including failures, the lessons learned, and the achievements along the way. So by the end of this, you have a clear practical roadmap to begin your cloud career with confidence. So let's get to it. So let me share here my screen and get started. So the first question that most people ask is, where do I begin? A lot of people will tell you to go straight to the Solutions Architect Associate certification, and I get it. It sounds impressive, it's widely recognized, and it feels like the right move. But if you are a beginner, jumping straight into Solutions Architect is actually not the smartest play. Cloud Practitioner is the best entry point, and here's why. It introduces a core cloud concept in a way that's clear and accessible. It builds your confidence before you tackle the harder exams. It can be completed in as little as 3 weeks of dedicated study, and it gives you a solid foundation that every other certification will build on. So here's the insight that have changed how I think about it. Cloud Practitioner don't just teach you individual AWS services. It changes the way you think about technology in general. That shift in mindset is worth more than the certification itself. So let's go to it. So this is the best entry point you can think about in just 3 weeks. This is not too much, so this is really fast. So now let's take a look at the bigger picture. There isn't just one single correct path through AWS certification, but there is the recommended sequence, especially if you are starting from zero. And that's what we are going to walk you through today. So we have 4 certification levels. So AWS organizes its certifications into 4 levels, and understanding these levels is key to build your roadmap. At the bottom, you have the foundational level. This is where everyone starts: Cloud Practitioner and AI Practitioner. If you are a complete beginner, this is your starting point, full stop. One level up is the associate level. This is where most people spend the majority of their certification journey: solutions architect, developer, cloud ops, data engineer, machine learning engineer. These are the certifications that the market values most and that open the most doors. Above that is this professional level: Solutions Architect Pro, DevOps Engineer Pro, and the new one, Generative AI Developer. These require a high level of hands-on experience and are significantly more challenging. Don't rush here. At the top, there are the specialty certifications: machine learning, security, and networking, and other advanced domains that you will learn more. And of course, this is a must. These are for people who want to go deep into a specific area. The key principle here is simple: advance from the bottom up. Each level prepares you for the next. Don't skip steps. So let me break down the associate level in more detail, because this is where most people start their journey. So the recommended sequence, for my opinion, is to start, of course, after Cloud Practitioner, the Solutions Architect Associate. This is usually the first choice because it gives you the broadest foundation. It focuses on designing resilience, secure, and efficient architecture. Expect 4 to 6 weeks of preparation. Of course, depends on how learning you'll be going to keep up and how many hours per day you have. And second, the Developer Associate, geared toward development, deployment, and debugging of AWS applications. Great if you want to work as a cloud developer. Plan for 3 to 5 weeks. And third, the Cloud Ops Administrator Associate. I'll be honest with you, this is one of the most difficult because sometimes it messes up with CloudWatch, metrics, and a lot of things. So most people find Cloud Ops to be the biggest challenge, so don't underestimate it. So one important thing to note here: these 3 certifications share a lot of common content. That means study one actually makes the others easier. So you are not starting from scratch each time. And of course, that goes for the same of the 2 other ones: data engineer and machine learning. And then we go to the professional and specialty certifications. Once you have completed the associate certifications, you have two directions you can take. You can go through the professional level. These certifications are much more specific and demanding than the associates. Preparation time varies greatly depending on how much hands-on experience with AWS you actually have. My strong recommendation: complete all three associate certifications, the core ones that I told you before attempting any professional certification. Seriously. Or you can go towards to the specialty. If you have a clear area of interest like machine learning or security, you can move into a specialty direct after the associate level. And this is exactly what I have done. After the three associated ones, I have gone to the security special and then come back to the architect professional. You don't have to go through the professional first. The choice depends on where you want to take your career, so follow what excites you. So, be aware of analysis paralysis. I want to pause here, and there is something that holds a lot of people's back. Analysis paralysis. It's so easy to spend weeks researching which certification to start with, comparing study materials, courses, watching reviews, reading forum posts, and never actually sitting down to study. My advice is simple: pick a certification, start studying, and adjust your plan as you go. There is no perfect path. There is only the path that you actually follow. The most important thing is to take the first step. Today, not the next Monday, not after you finish the other course. Today. So, there is one of the most important points in this entire presentation, so I want you to hear it clearly. Certifications are a means, not an end. What really matters in technical interviews are your skills and your deep understanding of how AWS services actually work. A certification on your resume gets you in the door. Your knowledge keeps you there. So study for the understanding, not just for the exam. And nothing replaces hands-on experience. Use the AWS free tier, build real projects, break things, fix them. That practical experience will reinforce everything you learn from courses and practice exam in a way that passive studying never will. The goal is to connect this knowledge to the market. Solutions architect, cloud engineer, DevOps, DevSecOps, these are high demanding careers, and the knowledge you build through this journey opens real doors. So let me bring everything together into a clear 5-step roadmap, okay? Step 1, explore the cloud universe. Watch introductory content to understand what cloud computing is, why companies use it, and what problems it solves. So build your motivation first. Step 2, earn your cloud practitioner certification. Set aside 3 to 4 weeks. Use online courses, official AWS materials, and practice exams. Focus on understanding the concepts, not memorizing them. Step 3, move to the associated level. Start with solutions architect, then developers, then the cloud ops, and if you want, the data engineer and machine learning also. Take advantage of the shared content across all of those associated exams. Step 4, take on the professional level. With real hands-on experience accumulated, prepare to the professional certifications. These are the ones the market values most at a senior level, so there are the big money here. Step 5, specialize if you want. Choose a specialty aligned with where you want to take your career: security, machine learning, networking. Follow your passion. Use this roadmap as a starting point and adapt it to your own goals. So, I will close with this. Getting an AWS certification doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes effort and resilience. You will have moments where the content feels overwhelming, where you fail a practice exam and wonder if you are cut out for this, where life gets in the way and you lose momentum. That's all part of the process. You will fail, get over it. Do the exam again. Do how many times you need it. Failing is not the end. What matters is that you keep going. Be persistent, study constantly, and even if it's just 30 minutes a day, and focus on skills, because real knowledge is what opens doors. Even every 1 hour you invest in this is a direct investment in your career. You can do it. Start today, one step at a time, and celebrate each and every milestone along the way. And one final thing, if you want a direct moment with me, just hit me on Instagram. The links are here below the video. And there is my course, Roadmap Cloud, where you can start right away your journey. So if you have any questions, just let me know. This is Tech with Guilherme.